Across the world, Women's History Month is celebrated in March. Pakistan celebrates it by organizing Aurat March rallies, which I support wholeheartedly. Why do I support Aurat March then? Because for me, even the basic right of having a haircut of my own choice is a bloody fight for rights. Some time back, I wrote a blog for a Pakistani website about my beloved pixie haircut. I've turned it into a vlog now. The title is Short Hair Don't Care. And this is how it starts off. I liked your hair better when it was longer is a staple Pakistani statement that I often retort with this banter. And I liked you better when you were not talking. With a calm look on my face, but in my mind, I killed them 4 times. Now don't get me wrong, folks. I'm generally a well-behaved person. However, I'm not sure if I attract crazy ones or if I make them that way. I'm also not sure if they are a specific kind of crazy, but I totally admire their commitment to it. I do personally think that they secretly test my anger management skills by giving such statements, and their abundance in Pakistan is another story, which has all the potential of turning into a separate blog and a blog. I mean, when I look at my short crop, it makes me think proudly. Sure, my life might not be perfect, but my hair is. But some Pakistani Sherlock Holmes will attempt to investigate motive behind sporting a pixie cut by asking, so why did you cut it? Because I wanted to. Is, I believe, some complex mathematical equation from the formulas of special and general relativity, which is perhaps beyond their limited comprehension? Why should pixie cut be interpreted as some larger statement and not justifiable on an aesthetic basis? Perhaps because short hair on women don't exist on their own, but as a part of a dichotomy, a departure from a norm. So it has to be something but neutral. I have yet to find that freaking book where women should have long hair and men should have short hair, scribbled so that I could tear it apart and throw it away in a garbage disposal. What sort of a book would advocate this messed up idea of your identity linked with the length of your hair? You see, my lovely folks, I have a free soul, which is fierce too. I admire freedom so much so that I had the word tattooed on my neck. Well, better than having a boot on my neck, isn't it? And my haircut is my statement of freedom. My love affair with pixie cut dates back to 1998 BC, before this century, literally. When one fine day I decided to have it, prompting a series of scorn immediately from the hairdresser and later by my late mom. It was a freaking long list with variety of scorn with one common factor: male desirability. Both mum and hairdresser huffed and puffed, foreseeing my miserable, lonely and spouseless future, linking it to the length of my clothes to skull short crop. Men don't like girls with short hair, you want to die single? Duh, 99% of my socks are single. I have never seen them crying over it. Why would I date a man who prefers the length of hair instead of my personality? Was, in my opinion, a witty retort, isn't it? Others joined them by adding their not-so-precious gems to the list, like, what if your spouse was fond of fondling long hair? Well, he can grow his own mane and fondle it. Why to put another human being through the trouble of it? Once such exchange of hairy idea was with a female acquaintance who had a thin but long tail-like braid. Throughout our conversation, though, I felt like uttering, "Sorry, I can't hear you with the volume of my hair." Female acquaintance with braid. "Your hair are too short. Why don't you grow them longer?" Me, the short-haired troublemaker. "I could, but I can't, due to an extraordinary problem." Acquaintance, eyes wide open. "What extraordinary problem?" "I have long hair and they look so feminine." Me, "But almost everyone has long hair in Pakistan, just like you, and they all look alike." Acquaintance, "So, that's an extraordinary problem." Me, "No, the extraordinary problem is they all look the same, and you look the same like them too, and I don't." Suffice to say, that was the end of the conversation as well as our relationship. As a woman with pixie short hair, I want to say this out loud to the world, that I love my short hair. I love it because it makes a statement. I love it because it is who I am. I won't grow it out for anyone. And to all those lovely women out there who wants to cut their hair short but have doubts, here's the cue. Cut it. What I also wanted to say is, my head, my hair, my choice.